Welcome everyone. Today I have an hour-long Vinyasa Yoga workout flow for you. This blissful and energizing sequence will stretch, strengthen, and tone your whole body through different yoga postures and exercises. So challenge yourself today while being patient and staying connected to your breath. Let this be a chance to release what no longer serves you. Let's go ahead and begin our practice seated on the mat, knees together, eyes closed. Just take a deep breath and then come forward into your child's pose. So just open your knees, stretch your arms forward, and relax your forehead down onto the mat. Relax through your whole body here. And know that this is a pose that you can come to at any point in your practice if you just need to take a break or catch your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your nose. Take a couple more deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, slowly transition to your hands and knees, tabletop pose. Inhale, arch your spine, cow pose. Exhale, press into your hands, round your back, cat. Continue here, breathing in, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round and curl. A couple more cycles of breath here. Just connect each breath with each movement. One more deep inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round. And then come into a neutral spine. So we're going to extend our right leg out beside us, toes forward. Press into that foot and then take your right arm up. Inhale, open your chest here, look up. And as you exhale, you're going to thread that right arm underneath your left. Drop the side of your head and gently drop that shoulder down. Reach your left hand a little more forward, opening up through the left shoulder, and continue to press into that right foot here, feeling that stretch through the leg. Maybe close your eyes and just breathe deeply here into your shoulders. Now slowly bring that left hand back a little bit. Inhale, the right arm comes out of the pose, open it back up. Exhale, release the right hand and bring that right knee back. Now switch sides, extend your left leg out beside you, toes forward. Inhale, the left arm up, open up, look up. Exhale, thread the left arm under the right, dropping the shoulder and the side of the head, and then reaching that right hand forward, opening up through the right shoulder, and breathing deeply into that left shoulder. Again, pressing into that left foot to feel that stretch through the leg. Good. Now slowly walk that right hand back underneath the shoulder. Inhale your left arm back, open up. Exhale, release the left hand, release the left knee. Now coming into your puppy pose. So reach the hands forward, drop the forehead down, and keep those hips above the knees. Really sink and melt your chest down towards the mat, supporting yourself through your hands, so gently pressing them into the mat. Try to keep those shoulders drawing down your back and just relax into this pose. When you're ready, slowly walk those hands back underneath the shoulders and then extend your right foot back and your left foot back for your plank position. Holding that strong plank, so engage your core, engage your legs, and then start to draw one knee in towards your chest. So kind of like mountain climbers here, draw one knee in and then place the foot back. So the knee comes in and then switch sides. Keep your core strong, keep your arms strong, just warming up the entire body here. You don't have to go fast, just move with awareness. few more times. Just keep drawing the knees in one at a time, and then hold that plank and lift your hips, downward facing dog. Begin to kind of walk it out here. So bend one knee at a time, stretching out through the back of the legs. And just bicycling the legs here. Let your head and neck relax and continue to really lift those hips up towards the sky here. Maybe softening the knees if you need to, since it's early. Take another deep breath here. And then on your next inhale, start to round forward into that plank. Exhale, press back to downward dog. Inhale, use your core to come forward to plank. And exhale, lift the hips back to downward dog. Keep going here, just moving in a wave-like motion, using your core to drive this movement. Inhale forward. Exhale, push back. Now inhale, drop the knees, chest and chin, Ashtanga Namaskar. Exhale, untuck your toes, release the legs back. Shift your hands back to frame your chest. Inhale, cobra pose, lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, lift into your cobra pose, reaching back through your toes. Exhale, come down. One more inhale, lift up, drop the shoulders, keep those elbows in. Exhale, lower down, and then tuck your toes, walk your feet in towards your hips. Push into your hands, come into your plank, and then lift your hips back into that downward dog. Inhale, let's bend the knees, look forward, and exhale, walk or step to the top of your mat, forward fold. You can grab the back of your legs if you need to. Inhale, let's slide the hands up the shins, halfway lift, draw those shoulders down your back. Exhale, forward fold. Now walk your feet out towards the edges of your mat. Bend your knees and grab your opposite elbows here for ragdoll. Relax through your shoulders, and you can sway side to side here if that feels good. Just keep a bend in those knees so that you take it out of your hamstrings. Just let your torso hang down towards the mat. Now gently release the hands and heel toe your feet back together, forward fold. Soften the knees. Inhale, let's stretch the arms all the way up. Exhale, release them by your side. Inhale, reach the arms up, connect the palms, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, step back to plank. This time shift forward on the toes, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, flip to the tops of the feet, upward facing dog, lift your sternum. And then using your core, exhale, press your hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, step hopper, walk to the top, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, release the head and shoulders. Inhale, stretch the arms up, palms together. And exhale, release the hands by your side. Inhale, reach the arms back up, maybe a slight back bend here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose, step or hop back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift. And then exhale, lift your hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, now stretch your right leg up, three-legged dog. And exhale, just hold it here, feeling that deep stretch. Then take a deep breath in. Exhale, step that right foot forward, lower your left knee, untuck your toes, and then reach your arms beside you. We're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, settle into your low lunge. And then release the arms by your side. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale, circle the arms back. So inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, circle back. Breathing in, reach up. Exhale, circle back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, circle back. One more. Breathing in, reach up. And then exhale, release the hands to frame the right foot. Lift the back knee, step back to plank, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your hips to downward facing dog. Inhale, now stretch the left leg up. Exhale, holding it here, feeling that stretch. Then take a deep breath in, reach it higher. Exhale, step that left foot in between your hands. Drop your right knee, untuck your toes, and then just reach the arms beside you. Now slowly reach those arms up. Inhale. Exhale, settling into your low lunge, letting those hips sink forward and down. Now release the arms by your side, and then inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale, circle back. Keep going here, taking those arm circles. Keeping that core strong, just flowing with the upper body here. Continuing to let the hips sink forward and down. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, circle back. Then release the hands to frame the left foot. Lift the right knee, step the left foot to plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, look up. And then exhale, lift your hips into downward facing dog. Breathing in, now look forward, step or hop to the top, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, releasing the head. Inhale, reach the arms up, connect to your palms. Exhale, draw the hands to your heart and then release them by your side. Inhale, stretch back up, slight back bend. Exhale, fold from the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips into downward facing dog. Take your right leg back up. Inhale, and then exhale, take a big step forward. Frame the right foot, drop the left knee, untuck the toes, come back into your low lunge. So reach those arms up. Shoulders sink down the back. And then release the hands and come into your half split. So walk the hands back a little bit, come onto the right heel and fold out and over that right leg. If you want to go deeper, walk those hands a little bit more forward and continue to fold out and over the leg. Hips are squared here, shoulders relaxed. Now inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bend the right knee, lift the left knee, ground into both legs, and come up to your crescent lunge. So reach those arms up, pressing into the ball of your left foot for balance and support. Engage your core as well. Now bend your elbows, connect your palms to prayer, and bring your hands behind your head, lifting your chest, lifting your elbows. Keep that core strong, just lift up here, and then open your arms out wide, big opening here. Breathe in. Exhale, release your hands. Let's step back to a one-leg plank and then draw that right knee towards your nose. Reach the right leg back and then step your right foot forward. Come back into that crescent lunge. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, step back to one-leg plank and then step it forward, crescent lunge. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, release the hands, step back to one-leg plank. Knee to nose, extend it back, and then step to your crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up. Keep going. Exhale, bring that right leg to one-leg plank, knee to nose, extend it back, and then step it forward to that lunge. So keep going here at your own pace, just a couple more times. Each time you draw that knee in, think about really engaging through your core. Find your balance here. Now hold your lunge the next time you're there. Breathe in and then exhale. We're going to drop that left hand, extend the right arm up for a twist. Stack your shoulders. Keep those hips square and breathe deeply, twisting from your core. Maybe even looking up towards that right hand. Now from here, roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Step your right foot to meet your left side plank. Lift your hips up. Engage that core. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then inhale, reach that right hand forward. Exhale, come into plank. Take your flow, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here, reconnect. And then when you're ready, left leg comes up, inhale. Exhale, take a big step forward to the top of your mat. Drop your right knee, untuck your toes, low lunge. Reach those arms up. Settle into this stretch here. Take a deep breath in, maybe even look up. And then exhale, release your hands half split. Walk the hands back, shift your hips back and come onto that left heel. Inhale, come into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold out and over the left leg. Maybe walking your hands a little bit more forward. Just keep the shoulders drawing down your back and breathe into that left hamstring. Good. Dig that left heel into the mat. On your next breath in, come up halfway, draw the shoulders down your back. Exhale, bend your left knee back into your lunge. Lift your right knee, press into both feet as you come all the way up into that crescent lunge. Engage the core and reach the arms up towards the sky. Inhale deeply. And then exhale, bring your hands together, bend your elbows back, bring those hands behind your head, lift your chest, lift your head up. And then open those arms to the side, big opening. Open the heart a little more, take a deep breath in. Exhale, now release the hands, step back to one leg plank, draw the knee to nose, extend it back, and then step the foot forward, crescent lunge. So inhale, lift up. Exhale, step back to one leg plank, draw the knee to nose, come back to that one leg plank, and then step your foot forward, crescent lunge. Keep going here at your own pace. Starting to really build the fire and the heat, the energy here. Finding your balance and strength as you flow through this movement. So one leg plank, knee to nose, one leg plank, and then crescent lunge, lift it up. Just one more time here. And then come all the way up to that crescent lunge. Hold it here. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to drop the right hand and open that left arm up for a twist. So twisting from your belly button, maybe look up towards that left hand. Breathe deeply here. Now we're coming into our side plank, so roll to the outer edge of the right foot, step the left foot to meet the right and lift that left arm up. Engaging your core, find your balance, and maybe, if it's okay for you, you can look up towards that top hand. Breathe deeply. Good, and then when you're ready, inhale, reach that left arm over your head, come back to full plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift up. Exhale, lift those hips into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here, reconnect. And then bend the knees. Inhale, look forward, step or hop, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, connect the palms, maybe a slight back bend. Exhale, draw those hands together and by your side. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, sink the hips, reach the arms up. From here, exhale, dive over your legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, draw the shoulders back and down. Exhale, step to plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your right leg up, inhale. Exhale, warrior one. Step the right foot forward, spin the left heel 45 degrees, square the hips, and reach the arms all the way up. So grounding strongly into that left foot, engage the core, draw the ribs in, and just hold your warrior one. Now we're going to grab opposite elbows here, really lift up through the chest. Keep lifting your elbows, lifting your chest, and holding that warrior one position with the legs. Hips are squared here. Now reach the arms back up. Inhale. Exhale, take your flow, step to plank, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, warrior one. Step the foot forward, spin the right foot 45 degrees, square those hips, reach the arms up. Turning those right ribs forward here, keeping the hips squared. Engage your core. Lifting up through the arms, but keeping those shoulders down your back. Now we're going to grab those elbows again, so lift up through your chest. See if you can lift up a little bit higher. Reach those elbows up. Stay strong in your legs and core. Just breathe here. Keep lifting up. Good, and now release the arms up. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, flow through your vinyasa. If you need to, you can take a modification at any point or skip it if you just need to take a break. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Just take a deep breath here, reconnect. Keep lifting those hips up. And then bend the knees, look forward, step or hop, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, releasing your body here. Inhale, sink the hips back, come back into your chair pose. And then exhale, push into your feet, straighten your legs, and release those arms by your side. Just take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Now inhale, come back to chair, sink your hips back. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, or take a modification, maybe even jumping back if you want to challenge yourself. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, use your core, lifting into downward facing dog. Stretch your right leg up, inhale. Exhale, come back to warrior one. Spin the back heel, square the hips. Reach the arms up, take a breath in. Exhale, hold it here. So just breathing into your warrior one, pressing into that back leg, and then bring your hands together at your heart. Start to shift the weight into the right leg, getting light in your left leg. Start to slowly bring all of that weight to your right leg and lift into your flying warrior or warrior three. So left leg is strong and extending back behind you. Press those hands together for balance and just look at one spot in the room. Inhale, and then exhale, take your left foot back, coming back into your warrior one, stretch the arms up, and then release the hands, take your flow, step back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch your left leg up now. Exhale, warrior one, step it forward, spin the right heel, and slowly come up, stretching those arms up. Square those hips and push into your right foot. Start to really engage through your core and bring your attention there. Now begin to bring your hands together and to your heart. Slowly begin to shift the weight into the left foot. So lean forward, getting light in the right foot, and then take one or a few steps to bring all of your weight to that left leg, flying warrior. Engage your glutes and engage that right leg behind you, pointing through the toe. Press those hands together. Just look at one spot. Find your balance. And then take a deep breath in. As you're ready, exhale, take your right foot back, warrior one, come back there, reach the arms up. Inhale deeply, and then exhale, take your chaturanga, release those hands to frame the left foot, step back to plank, and lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog, really lift your sternum, push the hips forward, and exhale, use your core to press into downward facing dog. Let's just take a couple of breaths here to reconnect with ourself and our practice. If you ever need a child's pose, you can take that as well. Now inhale, look forward, bend the knees, step, walk or hop, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward, release the shoulders and head. Sink your hips, bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose. And then exhale, push into your feet, straighten your legs, and release the hands by your side. Take a deep breath here. And then inhale, let's sink back to our chair. So bend the knees, drop the hips, and reach the arms back up. Holding here as you exhale. Bring the weight in towards your heels. We're going to bring the hands together at the heart. So slowly draw the hands together at the heart. Sink down a little bit lower here. Now take a breath in and using your core, exhale, twist to the right. So don't drop your elbow yet. Use your obliques to make that twist. Breathe deeply. Hold it here. And then drop that left elbow. Press your hands more together as you lift that right elbow up towards the sky. You can keep your gaze down or maybe even look up. Maybe even shifting the weight back a little bit more towards the heels, sinking the hips a little bit lower. Now start to gaze down towards your right foot. See if you can take a step back with that left foot coming into your lunge twist. So go slowly and then just hold that lunge twist, pressing those hands together, pressing into the ball of your left foot, keeping that leg as straight as possible. Good. Now let's just release the left hand beside the right foot and stretch that right arm up back into that lunge twist that we did earlier. And then all you're going to do is drop that left knee, untuck your left toes, shift your left hand back about a handprint, and then come into your half split twist. So shift the hips back, straighten that right leg, and keep extending that right arm up. Breathing deeply here into that right leg, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Continue to twist around the belly button. Good. Now bend the right knee, place the right hand to frame the right foot, lift your left knee, and then we're going to bring all of that weight to the right leg for standing split. So walk your hands forward, create a halfway lift, inhale, and then exhale, fold over that right leg as you lift your left leg up. So make sure your core is really strong here. And then relax through your shoulders. You can stay there up on the fingertips, or if you want to challenge your balance, reach that right hand behind the right leg, grabbing the back of the ankle. Keep lifting up through the left leg, and don't worry if it is completely straight or super high. Just keep the hips squared here and breathe deeply. Keep lifting up as much as you can. Good. And then release that right hand if it's behind the right leg. Slowly bring that left foot back to your low lunge. Frame the right leg. And then ground into your palms. Slowly reach that right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, draw that knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, stretch the right leg up. And exhale, you're going to twist that knee towards your left elbow. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale again, right knee, right elbow. Lift it up, breathe in. And exhale, take that twist towards your left elbow. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. One more, breathe in. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Now reach the right leg up, inhale. Exhale, just set the right foot down, downward facing dog. Just take a deep breath here. Relax your body. And then bend the knees. Inhale, step or hop forward, halfway lift, shoulders back. Exhale, fold over your legs. Sink your hips back, bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose. And then exhale, push into your feet, straighten your legs, and release the arms by your side. Let's do the other side. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hold it here. So start to find the balance in your legs. Draw the hands to your heart. Sink a little bit more back and then breathe in. Exhale, using your core, twist towards the left. So use those obliques. Just breathe deeply. Don't drop the elbow yet. Good. Maybe even sinking back a little more. And then you can drop that right elbow past the thigh. Press the hands together, lifting that left elbow up towards the sky. Breathing deeply. Shoulders are drawing down the back. Weight goes towards your heels. Now we're gonna come into that lunge twist. So start to look towards your left leg, your left foot, press the hands together, get light in the right leg, and see if you can gently step that right foot behind you, coming into your lunge twist. Don't worry if you're a little bit wobbly. Good. Now holding that lunge twist. So press the hands more together, twisting from your core. So continue to think about what we were doing in that chair twist, still doing that action here, even with that elbow dropped over the thigh, pushing into the ball of your right foot. Just breathe here. A couple more breaths. Good. And then just reach that right hand beside the left foot, coming back into your lunge twist. So reach that left arm up. Open up through the chest. And then we're going to drop that right knee, untuck the toes, walk the right hand back a little bit, and then shift the hips back, straightening the left leg, coming into your half split twist. So continuing to lift that left arm up towards the sky, straightening through that left leg as much as possible, really opening up through the chest and breathing into that left leg. Beautiful job. Now look down, bend that left knee and release the left hand to frame the left leg. Lift your right knee, and then we're going to come into that standing split. So shift the weight into the left leg, walk the hands a little bit forward, create that halfway lift, and then fold out and over that left leg as you lift your right leg up towards the sky. So strong core here, strong legs, really pointing up through the right toes and continuing to square the hips. That's very important. If you want to challenge your balance, see if you can reach that left hand behind the left leg, maybe even grabbing the ankle, and just hold it here, breathing deeply, continuing to lift that right leg up. Relax those shoulders, keep drawing in your core. Take a few more deep breaths here in this standing split. And then start to walk your hands back forward gently, and then slowly bring that right foot behind you, coming back into your lunge. Now ground into your palms and lift that left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Now draw the left knee towards your left elbow. Inhale the leg up. Exhale, left knee, twist it to the right elbow. Keep going 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, left knee, left elbow. Reach it up and then draw it to your right elbow. Do this 1 more time on your own breath, your own pace. Strong in your whole body here. Really working that core. Good. Now reach your left leg up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Release the leg. Inhale, shift forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift up. And exhale, slowly lift your hips into downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, hop or step forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold out and over your legs. Inhale, Tadasana, reach the arms up, slight back bend, palms together. Exhale, release the hands by your side. Now take a deep breath in, draw the hands together, and then exhale, take a big step back with your left foot coming into a wide stance. So make sure the toes are turned in slightly. We're going to interlace the palms behind us. Drop the hands down, inhale, lift your chest up, and then slowly exhale with a flat back, fold out and down. Release your head, and then reach those arms up and over as much as it feels okay for you. Keep the core strong and the inner thighs engaged here. So imagine you have a block in between your inner thighs. Squeeze that imaginary block. On each exhale, maybe reach those hands a little bit more towards the mat, breathing into your shoulders. Take 1 more deep breath here. And then making sure the shoulders are onto the back first. Slowly inhale, come back up. So reach your head forward and up, engage those inner thighs and core. Exhale, come to center, release those hands. Now we're just going to step back towards the front of the mat. So take a big step forward with your left foot. feet come together. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, fold out and down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And as you exhale, lift up into downward facing dog. Now inhale, bend the knees, look forward, and then exhale, step or hop to your seat at the front of the mat. We're going to swing our legs around and come up onto our knees. Our next pose is camel pose. So bring the knees underneath your hips. You can tuck your toes here, or you can keep them untucked. So when you tuck the toes, that just allows you to reach those heels a little bit easier. So if you're newer to this pose, I would suggest tucking the toes, otherwise you can untuck them. Now hands go behind you, draw the shoulders up and down your back. Engage your core, drop your tailbone and start to push your hips forward as you lift your chest up. Continue to drop your tailbone, engage your core, and lift your chest up towards the sky, maybe even looking up. You can stay here or release one or both hands to your heels. So continue to engage that core, inwardly rotating your thighs and really lifting up through your chest, looking up, breathing deeply, going back as far as it feels good for you today. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can start to grab towards your ankles. Just breathe very deeply, continuing to lift up as you lean back into this deep back bend. Now to come out of it, slowly bring your hands back to your hips, engage your core, and begin to come back up to center. Let's slowly just release onto our heels, knees together, and just rest those hands on top of your thighs. Close your eyes and just let your spine be straight for a moment, breathing deeply, enjoying this energy from that back bend. Now keeping your knees together, let's reach the arms forward, coming into a child's pose variation. So breathe deeply here into your lower back, relax into this pose. Take another deep breath here. And then slowly let's come out of this pose. So lift up your head and walk those hands back towards your seat. Let's shift onto our seat and extend our legs forward. From here, we're going to bend that right knee and place the right foot over the left knee. Now bend your left knee, placing the left foot outside of your right hip. Grab in front of your right leg, sit up nice and tall, and then take that right hand behind you. Inhale, stretch the left arm up by your ear. Exhale, begin to twist towards the right, bringing that left elbow in front of your right thigh. And then pressing that arm into the thigh to rotate a little bit more, looking over that right shoulder. Breathing into this twist, each inhalation lifting up, each exhalation twisting a little deeper. Now inhale, just look to center. Exhale, release the pose and switch sides. So bend the left knee, place that left foot over the right knee, then bend the right leg, placing that right foot outside of your left hip. Sit up nice and tall, grabbing in front of that left leg, then place the left hand behind you. Inhale the right arm up by the ear. Exhale, bring that elbow in front of your thigh, and then start to twist towards your left. Each inhalation lengthening your spine and the crown of your head, and each exhalation twisting, maybe gazing over that left shoulder. Good. Now inhale, just look back to center. And exhale, release the pose. Stretch both legs forward, flex your feet. Forward fold. Inhale, let's stretch the arms up. And then folding from the hips. Exhale, reach out and over your legs, grabbing the feet, the ankles, or anywhere on the legs. Inhale, come up halfway, and then exhale, fold deeper over your legs. Relax those shoulders and breathe deeply here. Think about shifting more forward onto your sit bones to create length. Now inhale, come up halfway, draw those shoulders down your back, look forward, and exhale, release the pose. Now just point your toes, squeeze your inner thighs together, take your arms up, inhale, and then exhale, roll your spine all the way down to your back using your core, slow and steady here. And then take a full body stretch. So stretch those arms over your head, arching your spine, pointing through those toes. And then hug your knees in towards your chest. Maybe give them a rock side to side to massage that lower back. And then we're going to open the arms to the side and bring those legs into a tabletop. Take a breath in, and then exhale, drop your knees to the right side, but don't let them touch. And then come through center and draw them over to the left side of your mat. So you're using your core to just twist your knees side to side. Keep your upper body relaxed here. Just work through your core and really see if you can drive this movement with your core. So just going side to side. A few more times. We're just warming up that core here. Good. Now hug those knees in towards your chest. Let's keep our right knee in and extend the left leg long on the mat. Start with just simply drawing that right knee in towards your chest. And then we're going to take it to the right shoulder. So hook that knee in your right elbow and draw that knee up towards your right shoulder. Just holding it here, breathing deeply. And then inhale, come through center. Exhale, take your spinal twist. Drop that right knee towards the left side of your mat. Open your right arm to the side and just relax your body here. Enjoy this twist. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed. Inhale, draw that right knee back to center. And then exhale, keep the right knee in and lift your head and shoulders. Lift your left leg off of the mat and stretch your arms forward. So just start with engaging that core and pushing your lower back into the mat. Let's do arm circles. So inhale, you're going to reach the arms over your head. Exhale, circle them to the side. Inhale, reach the arms over the head. Exhale, circle to the side using your core. Breathe in, open up. Exhale, circle back to center. A couple more. Inhale, reach over the head. Exhale, come to center, and then switch your legs. So just switching your knees one at a time in towards your chest. Keep your head and shoulders lifted. Keep pushing that lower back in towards the mat. Just working through your core. Keep going. A few more times. And then hug that left knee in towards your chest. Drop your head and keep that right leg extended on the mat. Start with just drawing that left knee in towards your chest, and then we'll take it to the left shoulder. So see if you can hook it in your left elbow and just reach that left knee more towards the left and up towards your shoulder. Good. Now draw that left knee through center and twist it over towards the right side of your mat for your spinal twist. Open that left arm out, gaze over the left hand, maybe close your eyes, and just enjoy this twist here. Keeping those shoulder blades relaxed and on the mat. One more breath here. And then slowly begin to bring that left knee back towards the center. Hug it in towards your chest, and then lift your head and shoulders off of the mat. Engaging that core, lift your right leg. So push your lower back in towards the mat. Reach the arms forward and just take a few breaths here, working that core. And then we'll go back to the arm circles. This time reaching out to the side over the head and then push back forward. So reach out to the side over the head and then push forward. Inhale, reach over the head, and exhale, come back to center. A couple more times. Circle to the side and then back to center. Good. Now you can stay with what we did earlier or extend your left leg straight and switch your legs. So switch, switch, switch. Keep lifting your shoulders. Keep pressing that lower back into the mat. And keep those legs strong and straight if you're in this variation. Keep engaging strongly through your core. Good. Now just bring those legs together, straighten them up, and then draw the knees in towards your chest, drop your head. From here, we're going to grab behind the thighs and roll like a ball. So roll up to your seat, cross your ankles, plant your hands in front of you, step or jump back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift those hips into downward facing dog. Take a moment, take a breath here. On your next inhale, stretch your right leg up. And then we're going to exhale, come into our pigeon pose. So bring that right knee towards your right wrist. Extend your left leg behind you, square those hips. Take a deep inhale, lift your chest, maybe even look up. Then exhale, start to walk your hands forward if that feels good, lowering that head all the way down towards the mat. You can also interlace your hands and rest your forehead on top of your hands if you need a modification. So just let go here. Release any more tension through your body. Focus deeply on your breath. Let this be a time to just release. Let go of anything that is not serving you. Let go of any stress, tension, or worries from your mind. Release it all here. Take one more deep breath in your pigeon pose. And then slowly begin to come out of it. Lift your head, walk your hands back towards your body here. And then all we're gonna do is shift onto that right hip. Come onto your seat so your left leg is extended out, flex the toes. Reach that left hand towards your right knee. Inhale your right arm up by your ear. Exhale, reach that right hand towards your left toes, opening up through your side body. Continue to really open and lift your chest towards the sky. And then slowly release the pose. Bring your hands back forward and just press back into a downward facing dog. We'll go into the other side. Inhale, stretch your left leg up, and exhale, come into pigeon, bringing that left knee towards your left wrist and extending your right leg behind you. Square your hips, take a deep breath in, lift your chest, and exhale, walk those hands forward here, releasing into your pigeon pose. Take a modification if you need. Otherwise, just relax and release onto this side. Breathe into your hips and allow your chest, your shoulders, your face, your whole body to relax here. Again, letting go of anything that is not serving you. Let's take one more deep breath here. And then slowly just begin to come out of it. We're going to shift onto the left hip, come onto your seat, extend that right leg towards the back of your mat, flex the toes. Bring that right hand towards your left knee as you inhale your left arm up by your ear. Exhale, reach that left hand towards your right toes. If you can catch the foot, you can go into that variation, really opening up through your chest. Otherwise, just keep reaching that left hand towards the foot, opening up through your side body here, breathing deeply. Good. Another deep breath. And then slowly come out of it. Swing your legs forward, and we're just going to transition onto our back. So hug those knees in towards your chest. Maybe give yourself a rock side to side if that feels good. Now our next pose is going to be shoulder stand. So come onto your back, legs long. Use your core to inhale, lift your legs to 90 degrees. Exhale, press into the back of the arms to lift your hips up and place your hands to the lower back. Make sure that you're scooting the shoulders underneath your back here so your chest is lifted. You're pressing into the back of your head so there's no pressure on the neck. Lift your legs up. Let's just hold here for a few breaths. Make sure you're breathing deeply. Supporting yourself with your hands, pressing into the back of your arms. Now take a deep inhale. Exhale, bend from your hips, coming into plow pose. Reach those toes behind you, pressing the toes into the mat to keep your legs engaged. You can stay there supporting your back or extend your arms forward and interlace the palms. Keep pressing into the back of the head so there's no pressure on the neck. And again, make sure you're breathing deeply here. Good. A couple more deep breaths. Just enjoy this stretch here through the back. And then to come out of the pose, if your hands are clasped, just release the hands and slowly using your core, begin to roll your spine down one vertebra at a time so your legs come back to 90 degrees. And then using your core, lower them all the way down to the mat. Now bend the knees, placing the feet down. Lift up your hips and place your hands underneath you so you're sitting on your hands. Scoot your shoulder blades underneath your back so you'll feel your chest kind of lift up a little bit. We are preparing for fish pose, our last pose of our class today. So from here, all you're going to do is extend both legs forward here, pointing through the toes and inwardly rotating through the thighs. Inhale, press into your forearms, lift your chest up, and then exhale, arch your back to drop your head all the way down towards the mat. Make sure there's not a lot of pressure on the head. Just keep lifting up through your chest, breathing deeply here. Keep pressing into the forearms for support. Another deep breath here. And then slowly come out of it. You'll tuck your chin and roll your spine all the way back down. Come flat onto your back. And our next pose is Shavasana. So open your legs and arms wide, close your eyes, and relax your entire body here. Relax your mind and any thoughts that you may have. Relax all of your muscles, starting from your toes all the way to the crown of your head. Just let go. Slowly begin to bring your breath and awareness back. Draw your legs together and stretch your arms slowly over your head. And then gently just bring your knees in towards your chest. Roll up to your seated position and we'll close our practice here today. So sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in, stretch your arms up towards the sky one more time. And exhale, slowly bring your hands together at your heart. Take a moment to feel and enjoy the healing benefits of your practice today in both your body and mind. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Connect with this positive energy and take it with you today. Let your loving energy be contagious. There are many ways to manifest what it is you want in your life through your yoga practice. Follow your heart with yoga, follow your charm, and all is coming. Namaste. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and like this video if you enjoyed the class. I'll see you next time.